She ran following the way to the castle. She was excited until she forgot how to go in a castle without getting shown. After she arrived at the castle, she went to the side of the castle. She didn't find what the old woman meant, but she realized that the trapdoor was under haze. So she wiped off the haze. She found the trapdoor. She went into the castle by the trapdoor. She started finding the cape. She was sure she was in the dungeon. Yes, it's a dungeon, Alice said. She walked around the dungeon to find the cape. Finally, she found the cape on her right. She used a long wooden plank to reach out the cape. After she got it, she pulled out the cell, which is specialized for storing the cape, and took it. Finally, she almost pulled it off and did it. Suddenly, the door of the dungeon was unlocked. She took the cape and went out the dungeon by the trapdoor immediately. However, the keeper saw her. She knew that and she became panicked. The keeper tried to catch her, but finally she was out. Then she ran away from the castle as fast as possible before the soldiers was out to chase her. Soon after, the queen knew that and commanded her soldiers to catch her. Alice was running so quickly, but the soldiers weren't that far. Moments later, she found an end. It did look like the labyrinth, which she was in it. It was a dead end. She had to go in the labyrinth. Luckily, she knew how to go out both ends of the labyrinth. She was going in the labyrinth as well as the soldiers. She started searching the way out. She was getting farther and farther from the soldiers to the point where the soldiers could not see her. Then she was out the labyrinth and the soldiers were still in there. She thought the soldiers got trapped, so she tried to run away to the forest which she was in. The soldiers came out and saw her. They were chasing her aggressively. Unfortunately, she got caught by them. Moments later, Alice was in front of the queen of the castle, Queen of Hearts. The queen asked her a question. "Who are you?" The queen asked. "It doesn't matter," Alice said. "Answer my questions or you die." The queen threatened it. "My name is Alice," Alice said. "Well, Alice, why were you in here? Why did you do in the dungeon?" The queen asked. "I didn't do anything," Alice said. "You're a liar! The keeper saw you. What is this? What is this?" The queen spoke angrily. The queen started pulling the cape off her hand. She held it tightly. The queen kept pulling it off. Then there was a sound from distance. "Hey, Natasha!" Someone called her name. She looked at Greenwich. "Hey, Alicia!" The queen said Greenwich's name. "Release that child," the witch said. "What's the matter?" "Idiot," the queen said. "What a bad word, sister," the witch said. "Stop calling me your sister. You're a betrayal. Your parents will love you more than me. You are an annoying person who ruined my life. They didn't care me that much. You don't deserve that," the queen said. "Please forget the past. You have to," the witch said. "Have what?" "I never want to listen to you," the queen said. In a silent moment there was an arrow was flying to Queen of Hearts' hand. She released the cap off. "Oh, my hand is bleeding. Why are you standing there without helping me? Please help me. Who did this to me?" the queen said when she was injured. Alice released herself from the soldiers and ran to Greenwich's back. Alice protected herself on Greenwich's back. "Why would you arrest an innocent child?" the witch said. "She killed my husband and my king. She deserves to die," the queen said. "And you killed Mad Hatter's family," Alice said. Everyone looked at Mad Hatter. Everyone surprised. "Sadly, it's true. She cut off my family's heads. She burned my house and my village," Mad Hatter said. Everyone shocked. They started hating Queen of Hearts. "See, you're a monster," the witch said. "I don't care. I just want to create a better life without all of you. Now I want her head to be hung in my dining room. Get her alive," the queen said. The soldiers and the knight ran to Alice. "Give me the cap." Alice gave the cap to Greenwich. She wore it immediately. Soon after, she turned into a beautiful princess. She gained magic again. She used her hand to attack the soldiers. All the soldiers died. The knight was running to her, but he was too late. She slashed a magic to his sword. The sword melted into a cold molten metal. Then he ran away from her, but chased a magic. She cast a magic that made him paralyzed. He could not move his body. The queen was getting angrier. I want her head. I want to cut off her head by my own, the queen said. You're pretty much like your mother. If you want to pass me first, the witch said. The queen started chasing Alice. The queen and Greenwich were facing each other. The queen was very angry. The queen wanted to hit her, but failed before she cast her magic. It was injured the queen. Oh, stop, please, the queen said after she felt the pain. No, you cursed me. You abandoned me. You kicked me out of the castle that has to be mine. Now you deserve what you have done, the witch said. Greenwich turned the queen into a red pig. Everyone was laughing at it. The red pig was staring down. She thanked to Alice after Alice got the thing what she wanted. As the present, she gave her a map to go home. Alice was very happy to get the map. She thanked to Greenwich and hugged her. They were hugging each other as their farewell hug. Thank you so much for the keep once again, the witch said. You're welcome. Thank you also for this map. I'm gonna miss you so much, Alice said. Ariel came to them. Alice also thanked to him after shooting the queen's hand with his bow and an arrow. He wanted to help her to go home. She accepted with a pleasure. On the way she was going home, she thanked to all of people and things around her after being kind to her for this long time. She followed the directions and read the map carefully. Ariel was in there with her to keep her safe. After they arrived to the place which the map meant to be, she hugged him as her farewell hug to him. Thank you so much for helping me to go through this time for so long. You're like my best friend, Alice said. You're welcome. I will miss you, Avril said. He left her alone. Greenwich said he had to eat an apple from that place, then lied on the ground and slept. She only found one apple tree as the map showed. She ate one of hundreds of apples on the tree and followed what Greenwich instructed to. She slept and went into a dream. In her dream she was in a tunnel and she saw a light at the end of the tunnel and her body. Her body was laying on ground and it looked like she was sleeping. She walked to the end happily. She knew she would go home. The problem was she didn't know how to go out from her dream. Greenwich only told her until eating the apples, but inside of her heart she should tap on her body just like what her mother used to wake her up. At the end of the tunnel, she sat on the ground and tapped on herself. Wake up, Alice! Wake up! Alice said. Suddenly, her eyes were opened slowly. She looked at the blue sky. She was conscious. She woke up from her sleep and stood up. She was still on the dirty gown. She became more alert while some people were yelling her name. Alice, Alice, where are you? A group of people were yelling her name. I'm here, Alice yelled. Those people were coming. Oh my gosh, Alice, your dress is so dirty. What was happening to you? They asked her. I fell asleep in this mud pool, she said. Oh dear. I'm sorry to leave you in here, her sister said. You were not leaving, I was leaving, Alice said. Please don't go to here again. You're not supposed to be in here. We all worried about you. You have lost since last night, her sister said. Wow, that's awesome, Alice said. Sorry, what happened to you? Her sister said. Nothing, Alice said. Let's go home, her sister said. Alice and those people were leaving the field to her house. She walked calmly since she went out to Wonderland. She was very happy to see her sister's face. If you're concerned about this field, it's a wheat field. It uses for producing drugs. I don't know if fresh weed from the field makes your problem get high. Her sister told the truth while she joked Alice. Alice was shocked. She thought she fell asleep because of that. Suddenly her mind was changed. So the difference of the taste between Wonderland and the real world is one day for Wonderland? Alice said, "What did you say?" Her sister said, "Nothing," Alice said. Moments later, Alice spoke to herself again. "I was wondering where is my new dress?" Alice said. "What?" Her sister said. Nothing," Alice said. Finally, Alice, her sister, and other people arrived at home. She enjoyed so much the adventure in the Wonderland, but she missed her home so much. After that, she took a bath, changed the clothes, and celebrates her birthday with her family. They sang along a birthday song for her and gave her lots of presents. Ultimately, she blew up the candles and cut up the cake. She gave each slice of the cake for each person. They enjoyed the birthday party so much, and they knew Alice was at home now. The end.